Disclaimer. We are unqualified and unapologetic. We are not professionals. We are not doctors. We are not therapists or mental health experts. Just a real couple living real life. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Let's do this.
Sessions and lessons unscripted. Say it twice so you don't forget it. Hey! Session lessons unscripted. Hit record, let the mess get edited in my head.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Guess who it is? Yep. It's Joel Rosario, host of Sessions and Lessons Unscripted. So nice we said it twice. All right, on the other side of the table, everyone's number one, Gloria Rosario.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Hi, Gloria, number
Hello.
one.
Hello, number one?
You were going to say number two.
I was.
I'm a number two.
Anywho, how's everybody doing? I hope everyone is functioning.
Functioning would be good.
Yes.
Not functioning, not so good.
No, I'm feeling great today. No allergies. A little stuffy, but
You got nose problems.
I do. I need to.
At least your nostril is sort of normal.
Shh. Let's not focus on that.
That's old school reference for you people out there. The nostril.
Well, the swelling in my face is starting to go down, so my face is starting to look normal again.
Alrighty then.
Anyway,
What's opposite of normal? That's my face.
Joe, funky self.
How are you?
I'm good. Good.
Anything new?
Yes, I started a new client.
Well, that's good.
Oh, well, had I talked about that before? I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't know what I did this morning.
But I'm very happy because all I do is cook.
It's kind of what you did when we met.
Yeah.
Because you had a client where you were basically cooking for them, right?
Yeah, I was their private cook.
Like you were their maid or something.
Nah, I wouldn't call it a maid. There's a difference between mate. Wait. There's a difference between being a maid and being a housekeeper and being a cook. Completely different things.
Same difference.
No, it's
You're
not.
still cooking and cleaning, right?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm not cleaning toilets and I'm not cleaning.
Oh, are you like one of those? I don't do windows.
Yeah, I don't do windows. If I'm here to cook, I'm here to cook, man. Get out of here with that. No, but all I'm doing for her is cooking and driving her to the store, so it's super easy. Yeah, I can't get any easier than that, right?
Well, that's cool.
Yes. And she's slowly starting to give me freedom in the kitchen, so
What does that mean?
I cook what I
Does
want.
she only like chicken tendies and
No.
applesauce?
No. We're going to break her away from all of that and have her eat some home-cooked meals.
Oh, so she doesn't cook for
Well,
herself?
She has I don't want to give too much away, but
Well,
basically that's why I'm there, to cook
Oh, okay.
and to take her to the grocery store for said groceries so we can cook. So,
You seem to be a very popular caregiver.
I am.
Very well sought out.
Yes. Once they have me in for trial, they usually keep me. I've had to decline certain.
That's
people.
strange because I tried, and then all of a sudden, she's never went away. She's a keeper. She is a keeper.
I'm all right.
Oh, I tweaked my back just now.
Mm.
I've been having issues. I'm
Old people issues.
We've talked about this before.
We have plenty of times.
The other was a couple nights ago. I went to bed, and I was, well, for the most part, okay. And then I wake up, and my knee hurts. It's like, how is it even possible?
You sleep weird, though.
I don't think so, because normally when I fall asleep, I think I'm laying usually on my back or slightly to the side.
No,
right?
you're discombobulated. Trust me, I know. Your elbow's always in my back or in my neck.
I can't see it, or so it didn't happen.
I'm gonna start kicking you in your sleep.
Actually, we upgraded our bed too, right? Because when you met me, I didn't have that big. My bed was what, a full size, I think,
I don't remember. Such a
and then
long
we
time ago.
upgraded to a queen when we moved.
Yeah, now I think we need different rooms.
You know, there's couples that
There
do that.
are.
I know. I've known people. Some people swear by it. They said, I mean, you don't always stay separated. I mean, there's times where you do stuff, or whatever, but you stay in the same room.
Right.
But some have their own spaces, so you stay in your room, and then usually they like it because
You decorate the room how you want.
right, you
You
decorate
don't
the
have
way
to
you
fight for
want.
blankets, the temperature, all that.
All your clothes are in there, your everything, and you don't have to share. It's like, I mean, if it works for you, whatever.
But you know what would end up happening, right?
Mm.
I would end up going into your room to sleep anyways.
Yeah, knowing her, she would not want to be separated. She's a little.
I like the idea in theory.
She's a little clingy.
I am, and I told him this in the beginning.
She's like a dingleberry.
Una dingleberry.
Una dingleberry.
Una dingleberry.
Yes. For those of you that don't know what a dingleberry is,
Look it up.
yeah,
we're not-
or maybe not.
We're not here to learn you anything.
Yes, dingleberry.
Dingleberries.
The phrase I pay is the word of the day. Every time, is it like Pee Wee Herman when they'd say the word of the day or keyword,
yeah.
and everybody would like yell.
Yay.
That was a game we used to play at this one place I worked at. We picked one word, and you had to use it in a sentence somewhere in the day, and it's usually some ridiculous word. Like I'd pick nincompoop. It's like words that people don't use on the regular. And then just out of the blue, somebody would just yell nincompoop.
Me and my cousin Maria used to play. We haven't done it in a long time. Assumptions.
What the hell's that?
So we would be driving around the city, going to different appointments or whatever, and we would see just a random person, right? And on the spot, we had to come up with a backstory for them.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'd say assumptions. And then we have to find somebody else to kind of try to outdo each other. It was,
I vaguely remember that game or a version of that game.
yeah, it was fun.
So you guys just taught each other how to lie.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Assumptions, big difference.
I guess that is different, right?
Assuming and lying are two different,
Assuming and lying.
yeah.
But then you could say it's the same difference,
No,
right?
no.
Because you're fabricating something, right? A lie is a fabrication.
Assuming is different than lying.
Right.
Yeah.
So, moral of the story, everyone, I'm correct and she is not, once again. Anyway,
Move on before I chuck something at you.
anyways,
Anywho,
who's Chuck?
Norris.
Have you guys seen those memes? I share them on the social sometimes. It's, I swear, technology nowadays is kind of scary. But they put Chuck Norris in famous movies,
Oh, yeah.
and he like takes over like certain scenes. So it'll be like John Cusack holding the boombox over his head, and Chuck Norris turns around and roundhouses him, or like he pops up out of the onto the boat with Jaws and punches Jaws, like stuff like that.
Yeah, that. After he passed away, it was all over the place.
Oh man, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris was a badass, though. You gotta say, I mean, he earned that.
Chuck Norris or what was his name?
There were many
No.
80s action stars.
Bruce Lee.
Oh, come on. Bruce Lee all day.
All day. I was just watching videos on like some of his interviews.
Mm-hmm.
I swear that man is a wizard.
He was cool. I loved Bruce Lee.
Some of the stuff that I was like seeing was like, wow, that's just like insane. He had like
I so wanted to be him when I was a kid.
everybody wanted to be him.
Yeah.
No,
he was
I
just
think
awesome.
between Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee all the way.
Yeah.
He
But,
he died too young and too soon.
yeah. I was huge into kung fu movies when I was younger. I used to collect them. I had so many DVDs and actually back then video cassettes as well. But I had so many, and then I don't remember what happened. I think I ended up having to pawn them or sell them or something. But I had like a ton of kung fu movies, and I don't know about anybody out there, but here, like in the Chicago area, land area, we had they probably like poo it now, but we had something called Samurai Sundays, where it was kung fu movies all day, and I would just be glued to the TV.
Yeah, it was like on channel 50 or something.
I don't
right?
remember.
I do remember that.
But they played them throughout the weekend, really. But then on Sundays, they really like there was like blocks of movies, and I'd just be sitting
No,
there.
they would start like at 3 in the afternoon,
I think it was a little earlier,
maybe even noon.
but they went. Yeah, they went all
until
day.
like 10 o'clock at night. Like,
Yeah, all day. They just played kung fu movies.
man, those were the best. We used to watch the kung fu movies, and then for dinner, my mom would buy us Chinese food.
I was just gonna say, don't tell me Chinese food.
Not on purpose. It just happened to be
That's
that
kind of.
that's what we had every Sunday. Sunday was our Chinese dinner. And yeah, those were awesome. Me and my brothers would sit around karate chopping each other and just
That I was about to say that. Me and my brother, we'd start like just. Oh man, my mom yelling in the background.
stop jumping on the couch.
Like, we're over here doing roundhouse kicks and stuff,
Yeah.
like putting holes in the walls. That happened one time, I think. I think my brother tried to roundhouse me, and I ducked, because I have the Matrix moves, and leg right into the wall.
I think I've talked about it too, that me and my brother, I don't know if we were fighting, wrestling, or just goofing around.
Oh, I think you told me this story.
We've talked about it before on Glowing Off Script. I had my brothers on there, and we were talking about growing up with each other and how
Didn't you do a power bomb them in the table or something?
No, that was a different time. But basically what had happened is that, like I said, I don't remember, because we fought a lot, we wrestled a lot, and then we fought like physical fights. So I don't remember in what context it was, but I remember I was walking away and he like went to grab me by my legs, and I turned around and fell into the wall.
Oh, and then there was like a glorious shaped
Yeah,
hole in the wall.
Yeah, there was like a big ass dent in the wall, and I was like, he got up and I got up, and we just looked at each other, and whatever we were arguing about,
uh-oh.
we were like, shit, what do we do now? Like, how are we gonna fix this? And
Yeah, I had the stuff like that happened to me when I was a kid. Like, there's just stuff that like you can't hide. It's like
no,
it's
and it was like 15 minutes before my mom came home from work, so we were kind of like trying to come up with what. And I don't know if it was like a Latino thing or if like all parents did this, that it was like a runner that you would put on the carpet.
Oh, the plastic runner.
And
Yeah.
you better hope and pray and just like your mom better not catch you walking off of that.
Yeah, because you're gonna dirty the carpet.
Yeah, so it was like a punishable like crime in our house. And I was like, you know what? I'll just tell her that my clumsy ass is kind of tripped on this thing because if you walked on it the wrong way, it would kind of like the flap would kind of pick up and like you could fall.
Yeah.
And that's what we went with. Like, oh, I was walking.
tripped on
I
it?
tripped on it. And my mom's like, I don't know. I don't trust this. And
And she would have been right.
yeah, we told her just a couple years ago. I told her what happened. I
And
was
she,
like, she's
she-
like, I knew it. She's like, I knew you guys were fighting. And yeah,
you guys can't get past mom.
no. But because we were all like, we fought a lot, but we also covered for each other a lot. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So that was our cover story.
Cool story, bro.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah, you remember those, well, along with the plastic thing on the carpet, you had some, I don't know if you guys ever had this, the furniture with the plastic on it.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
it was like, people would actually go to like an upholsterer and have these things made custom fit the couches.
Yeah.
And oh my God, I remember in the summertime, it was the worst.
Oh, I hated those things.
Yeah, just, ugh.
Did everybody do that, or were those just like
I don't think
Latino households?
I don't think everyone did it because I
Because-
remember going to some people's houses and they didn't do that.
Yeah.
So
I was-
maybe it is a Latino thing.
it
I
must
don't
have been
know.
a Latino mom thing because
I don't know.
there was also another time too when I wasn't there, but one of my brothers, I think my brother George, the middle one, hit the younger one with a dustpan.
Mm-hmm.
And right here, he still has a scar from the dustpan.
Really?
And I think another incident, the last one I'm going to talk about, is they were wrestling. And my mom had like those glass tables. You know which ones I'm talking about, right? They were like really nice on the bottom, but then the top was like just glass. I don't know what would possess my mom to get that because my brother, I don't know. I wasn't there, but I heard that he pushed him into the table and he like, you know, one of those TV scenes where like glass is flying all over the place. Yeah, my mom stopped getting nice furniture after that.
Yeah, well, you guys are brutal.
Brutal.
All right, so today, and of course we forgot to mention it, we were talking about something we saw on the socials and stuff. We were kind of, well, we're always doom scrolling or whatever, like everyone else. Something caught our eye, and there was some sentences that give you the chills. So some life facts or whatever. We wanted to kind of go through the list and, you know, give our opinion or whatever.
Alrighty.
What say you, lady?
Yes, let's do it. You start.
Okay, so it's going to be 17 sentences that'll give you chills. Number 1, becoming the best version of yourself comes with a lot of goodbyes.
Yeah,
I agree.
I also agree with that.
It's funny, I was kind of talking to a couple friends of mine about this just yesterday, I think. And I know for myself, I'm trying to put my focus on the important stuff, right? Prioritize. I think a lot of us are too all over the place, not putting priorities, and you know, some of you guys know. And me, I'm calling myself out, right? Taking accountability. I can be so all over the place. And I wanted to kind of hone everything down, consolidate, be more focused, focus on the more important stuff, and realizing, you know, all the extracurricular stuff, if it can be fit in, great. If not, that's not a big deal, right? And don't agonize over it, because I know myself, that's been an issue. Like, you know, you agonize over things, and it's like coulda, woulda, shoulda. I want to do this, and
Yeah.
procrastinating just sits there and collects dust. But I don't want to do that. If I can fit something in, great. If not, whatever. But I just want to prioritize. And the point I guess I'm trying to make is that we were mentioning, or I was mentioning, that there might be things in your life that you realize this doesn't serve me any purpose. It doesn't. I don't. It's been sitting there for years, whatever. I might as well just say goodbye to it. And then it's like people shouldn't feel bad about that. You know what I mean? Because I think it's the way I put it was it's not an eviction. It's like an evolution, because everyone changes, things
Right.
change, situations change. I mean, that's just life. Life's full of change or changes. So it's like if sometimes you got to reinvent yourself or evolve,
Yeah.
right? And that's kind of
I mean, it's not just objects, it's people, it's situations.
Yeah.
It's, well, that's actually kind of a good segue into the next one.
mhm.
Do you want me to read it?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, you can't heal in the same environment where you got sick.
Yeah, that does tie in really nice.
Yeah, they do tie in kind of nice. And I could speak on the whole environment situation because one of the worst moments in my life, like, I guess was, when I decided to get clean. It was obviously like a great decision to like get clean, but I had to get rid of a lot of people in a lot of situations and the environment. And you cannot have the same people in your life that are, joining you in bad decisions and get clean at the same time. It's just not gonna work. It's gonna be like this never ending circle of just
Yeah, it's a
habits.
cycle,
It's
yeah.
a cycle. So I think in a lot of situations, like saying goodbye so you can heal and just, moving to a different place or moving to a different situation. Obviously, if it's within your means to move, some people don't have the finances or the opportunities to move or to live on their own or to like remove themselves from the situation. But that doesn't mean that you still have to keep the same people in your circle. That doesn't mean you have to keep going to the same places where you were going, to have fun or, whatever the situation is. So in order for you to, heal, and I mean genuinely heal, you have to remove yourself and you have to kind of how I'm gonna butcher this word, prioritize.
Prioritize. You got it.
Yes, you have to prioritize what is important to you, what is worth keeping, who is worth keeping around, and is it worth, your health and, to your benefit to stay in the same situation. If not,
Right, like it says, sometimes you gotta do. There's goodbyes.
and it hurts.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
You have these ties and these emotional ties to like people, places, and things and situations. And it is so scary to go from being, I guess, in a bad situation and moving forward, because you're moving forward to the unknown. And the unknown can be just as scary or just as, traumatizing as staying where you are, but you have to kind of make that effort and go through that pain so you can kind of heal yourself.
Yeah. And then quickly to go back to the first point, like I was saying that hanging on to a lot of that old stuff that's not serving you any purpose, it becomes kind of an anchor.
Right.
And it just holds you back and keeps you where you're at, because you're in hopes to keep, get that back or whatever. Instead of staying there waiting for it to come back, it's like you
Right.
should be moving forward.
Right. And things that are meant to heal you are only going to hurt you temporarily. If you stick around those bad situations and like the people who are kind of like making bad decisions or doing, things that aren't necessarily healthy or whatever, that's going to hurt long term. It's going to hurt your health. It's going to hurt your mentality, your mindset, your goals, and all that. But saying goodbye and trying to heal and removing yourself from the situation is only a temporary type of pain. because then you come across people who have like the same mentality as you, the same goals or similar goals, or and then you kind of move on, but it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt first before anything,
Yeah.
but that's a part of life.
All right, next one. The longer you stay on the wrong train, the more expensive it is to get home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much to say about that. It's pretty self-explanatory. I think I've stayed on the wrong train for way too long, and you miss your stops. Like, it's horrible. But eventually you get off the train,
Yeah.
right?
And you find your way home.
With emptier pockets, because it is more expensive.
Hey, it could be emptier pockets, but a hell of a story. I mean, trains also lead to unknown destinations if you want to look at it like that.
Well,
On the adventurous side.
it depends.
Yeah, but that's not what he's referring to. So
Here in Chicago, we have the L,
the blue line
the blue line, the pink line, the brown line,
and the red line.
the red line. The L.
So let's move on to the next one. So it says, where am I? Oh, sometimes your value isn't seen until your absence is felt.
Facts. Yeah, you I think it kind of goes the other way too. Like, you don't how's the song go, or the saying?
You don't know what you have until it's gone.
You don't know what you got till it's gone.
Yeah.
That's why you got to be grateful and appreciate what you got in front of you, because if it's gone,
Sometimes I feel like people's value or my value or your value isn't appreciated, like, because people kind of have a tendency to kind of take advantage of like your kindness and your like vulnerability and
yes, been
you're-
there, done that.
yeah, and it's easy for like me. I think I'm a genuine person, but I think it's easy for people to just kind of take advantage of that, like of your kindness and what you have to offer, or things along that line. And sometimes they only try to come back into your life just to see if they can still take advantage,
Get something out of you.
get something out of you, or see what else you're willing to, I guess, give to people.
Mm,
And it sucks to be in that situation, but you have to be the one to kind of be like, it's not worth it for me to have you in my life, or we can't be friends because,
yeah.
You're taking advantage of me, and that's not cool.
I guess we can move on to the next
Yeah.
one, right? I don't think I have much to add to that
No.
one. All right. Never make the mistake of assuming the person of peace is unskilled at war. It's always the quiet ones.
It is.
You got to be careful with the quiet ones.
Mm-hmm.
That is true, because you don't know, like, some people, you just don't know, like, what's up. Right? Right, guys?
Yeah. No, I get what it's saying. Again, I guess it kind of...
I guess in short, it's like you can't assume people are just a pushover just because you can push them.
Right. It's been my experience because I can be pushed over. Am I saying that right? Like,
Yes.
I could be pushed over just because, again, I'm an easy person to take advantage of. And I
Because people take advantage of your kindness.
Right.
And some confuse kindness with weakness, so they pick.
That's where I was going with that. Until they get to that moment where they push like that one button that's gonna like set you off.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, oh, like
And then
now
you're
you're
the-
in the wrong
Yeah, but-
because like you stood up for yourself or you said something.
Yeah, you
or-
become the villain then.
right, and that's
right?
okay. I'd rather be the villain in someone's story and kind of stand up for myself than to keep being like taken advantage of. And I think part of growing up and part of like coming into yourself and being comfortable with yourself and being able to tell people to, screw off. I think that's a part of like maturing and growing up and just kind of realizing that you have like value and you have something to offer to people.
Right.
And see, all relationships, I don't care if it's like husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, cousin, friend, whatever the situation is, in a relationship, not just sexual or, monogamous, it just relationships in general, person to person. It's always a thing of give and take. I give you this, you give me that, and we exchange. And that's the difference between us and kind of animals. Like animals just act on instinct. Whereas people, we react more like as a give and take. But if all you're doing is giving and giving and giving and giving, and people are just taking, it's not like beneficial. And I don't mean beneficial like in a two-faced kind of way or taking advantage. But if I'm hanging out with someone and I offer them advice and positivity and all the positive things that I have to give, and all you're giving me back is negativity, always shortchanging me, always putting me down, never giving me words of encouragement, that's not beneficial to me because you're trying to drag me down or you're trying to drag the other person down. And I just think that once people get tired of that and they like kind of put their foot down, I don't understand why it's such a surprise for people like to get that reaction. You can only kick a dog around too much or so much before it reacts.
Right.
So I don't know. I just keep people around you that are of your same mindset and same goals and stuff because otherwise,
That don't treat you like poop.
yeah, because that sucks.
Yes, being treated like poop sucks.
It does.
All right, I think we're on number 6. I think, yes.
Yeah, you're getting close. That's why it's getting tough.
I'm going to make a little bit of a confession here. And I don't know, she might throw me dirty looks or whatever. But I don't care. There are times when I think about all the stuff that I've been doing, the writing, the book, the podcast, other stuff, that whatever. And I just wonder, what is the point? Like, why am I even bothering? I get that whole, like, I just want to just give everything up. And I remember there's a saying, it's a story about a man who was digging, and he was digging for gold, and he wasn't getting anything, and he kept digging and digging and digging, and he's just not finding anything. So he stops and he sells the land to someone else because he's like, this land is worthless. Here you go. The guy digs, and then all he dug was 3 feet and he hit gold. So if that guy would have just kept going, in 3 feet, he would have had a whole boatload of gold, and he missed out on it because he gave up. So that always plays in my mind, especially when I start thinking stupid thoughts like giving up. It's a cool story, and it's very true. Like, I think it does seem like things get a little more challenging, and they always say that it's because you're getting close. And I think that's one of the things that just keeps me going,
And
because
see,
it's like,
nothing worth doing, and this is gonna sound like such a cliche, like nothing worth doing is easy.
Right.
Nothing is ever handed to you. And that's the truth. And I kind of get where he's coming from, with us doing the podcast and us kind of filming and trying to balance my podcast, his podcast, the book, other projects, other stuff that we have going on, plus being normal adults and having our jobs.
Yeah, trying to live our civilian lives.
Civilian lives. But no, it gets hard.
It
And
does.
It's stressful, and there are days where him and I are kind of about to choke each other because there's the differences in opinions or creative differences, and it's just like it's not easy. But again, every time we talk about giving up, I think about the pyramid story. I've talked about this. I'm just gonna give you guys a short version. Basically, you climb and you climb and you climb and you get to the point where you can't see how much further you have to go, and then you just quit. But then when you're down from a different perspective, you realize you only had a couple more steps to go before you finished it. I went through something like that. Again, I'm not going to repeat the story because I've already repeated it a whole bunch of times, but that's a life lesson. It's just like you have to keep going. And you are always going to have people discouraging you, people telling you it's stupid, it's not worth it. You're an adult. Find something better to do. So many different things that are going to like pull you in so many like different directions. But you have to decide, like, this is what I want to do. This is what I enjoy doing. Yes, it's stressful. Yes, it's a game of like juggling and compromising and understanding and most of all communicating. And it's worth it because at the end of the day, there are a lot of people that say, I want to start a podcast, and they never start the podcast. They just talk about it. There are so many people out there that talk about writing books and doing all this like creative work, and they don't do it. Why? Why are we limiting ourselves to other people's opinions and other people's thoughts and other people's limitations? Yeah, we're struggling with the podcast. It's hard sometimes. Sometimes we don't want to do it. Sometimes I am so tired. And you could tell the difference on when I want to do it and when I'm forcing myself to do it. But the point is just to keep doing it. Because while might be 5, 10, 15 people who say it's stupid and not worth it, there are other people who are taking notice and listening to what, others have to say and gaining something from it. And I think that's what we have to focus on, is just how it's benefiting us and how it makes us feel. Screw you if you don't think it's a good idea for a person to do A or B or C or whatever it is that person wants to do. Just, if you're not going to be supportive, shut up and move aside.
Yeah, shut up.
And watch from the sidelines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any lesson you refuse to learn will repeat itself until you do. I believe that.
Yes, I do.
There's so many things that it seems like it's always the same.
I've had to relearn this whole putting a limit to stuff. I'm a glutton for punishment. I am a self-sabotager. I do all of these things. Well, I don't want to say I do them. I did do them in the past. That's the difference. I was like that in the past. Now I'm like a completely different person. You have to put value on yourself and your persona and your space. You have to put value to that because not everybody should have access to all of that.
Yes. And if you know something is not benefiting you or teaching, well, life is constantly teaching you stuff, right?
Oh boy, does it ever.
And some people knowingly ignore it. Some people, which kind of is silly, but when you think about it. And I mean, I guess life just lives, right? And you get overwhelmed with stuff. But still, I mean, if I think most of everything is a lesson. When bad things happen to you, it's a lesson. When good things happen to you, it's a lesson. When
But it's your takeaway from it.
yeah, I
And
mean
I think
you're in
that's where the
control,
different-
right?
Yeah.
So you respond to it the way you're going to respond to it. If you respond to it negatively, well, guess what? But if you respond to it accordingly, right?
Yeah.
The next one. What's the
Okay.
next one?
You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. And I just said that.
Yes, you did.
Again, saying, doing, and acting are three different things. You know, saying you're going to do something between doing half-ass and taking action and finally pushing forward and moving past whatever the problem is or whatever the wall is there. You're the one that has control over it. You have to be the one to push.
Yes. And you should have integrity and be a person of your word.
Yeah, definitely.
I think a lot of people are not.
No.
No accountability, no integrity, nothing.
No. And I think it's important that if you make a promise to someone, I mean, obviously there's promises that you make that at the moment seem, feasible, but later on it's not. I'm not talking about those type of things, but when you say you're going to do something for someone or you're going to do something for yourself, you really need to stick to that. Because it's like a contract with yourself. And it's something that you're not fulfilling. And you have to kind of, I think in order to grow, you kind of have to hold yourself accountable for what you say and what you don't do. Because saying and doing are two different, completely different things.
Do what you say what you do.
Yes.
I don't know why I always think of James Cagney when I say that. He said that in a movie. I think he
Yeah,
says
he
that
did.
in Angels with Dirty Faces.
Yes, he did.
I love that movie.
Yes.
That movie is awesome.
It's one of my favorite movies.
If you guys are into old movies like 30s, 40s, James Cagney, those old gangster films,
Yeah.
Angels with Dirty Faces, trust me, it's a great movie.
I love it.
Great movie.
Yes.
I just love the way that they talked back then.
What do you say? What do you do?
What do you hear? What do you say? Hey.
Oh, yeah. What
And
do you
then
say? What do you hear, right?
You guys out there watching, well, listening to, of course. Do you ever notice if you watch those movies, those old gangster movies from like the 20s, 30s, 40s, when they would use their weapon, they kind of did this. They kind of did this thing where they pushed the bullets out more.
Oh,
Like when they
yeah.
would shoot, like that's gonna make them come out faster or something. Like they'd be like pow pow.
Like it's supposed to be the kickback, but instead of
I
doing
don't know
it
what the
backwards,
heck
they're
is going
doing
on.
it forward. Like what?
I did find an error in that movie though, like a little blooper. There's a scene where they're gonna do a hit or a drive-by or something like that on a pharmacy or soda shop or something, and they were supposed to throw grenades into the shop, and then of course the shop explodes. The guy the guy chucks the grenade at the window, and it bounced off the window and it bounced back towards the car. So if you guys
Post
ever
production messed up.
yeah, so if you guys ever watch the movie, watch for that scene. I just laugh every time I see it because this grenade just bounces off the window and then right back at the guys. So yeah. Okay, where are we at?
Number 9.
Ships that wait for the perfect winds never sail.
Yep.
Wow, that one's a good one because everyone waits for the perfect time, right, to do stuff.
There is never a perfect
I'm gonna
time.
wait till Monday to to do my diet, or I'm gonna do this. Like it has to be like the perfect timing, and there's no such thing. That's a fabricated thing.
It is.
We do
We
that.
create that. No, I think a lot of the times we're waiting for like the perfect situation or the perfect moment to
It
kind of
doesn't
strike.
exist.
There's always something that's going to happen that's going to impede you or get in your way or have you do a reset or,
That's just an excuse.
right. And what's that saying? We make plans, but God detours them or something like that.
No, it's when you make plans, God laughs.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that. But it's more like, yeah, you can plan and plan and plan and plan and plan, but unless you take action, which is what I just said, like the last, sentence or whatever, you have to be the one to make the perfect moment. When we
Which, I mean, it doesn't exist.
No.
The bottom line is, guys,
just do it.
you just got to do it. There's no perfect
No.
time. There's no such thing.
And again, the way that this podcast originated, it was something that Joel was talking about. I want to do it. I want to do it. Okay, let's go get you some little microphone. Let's go get you this. It started off small, and we went from that to now filming and releasing on like YouTube and other platforms, and which led to my podcast, and all of that started because Joel set into motion. Had he not done that, I don't know what we would be doing. And not to say that, this is like the most successful thing that we've ever done, but it's a perfectly executed plan.
I would probably be sleeping.
Probably.
Yeah.
A lot less stressed. For sure.
Next one is yours, I think.
Where am I? Okay, number 10. Oh, this is a good one. It's fine to fight for someone who loves you. It's a waste of time I'm sorry. It's a waste of time to fight for someone who only you love, right?
It's a waste of time to fight for someone only you love. Huh? See, I'm as confused as you
Right.
are.
I think it's saying that you love the person, but the other person doesn't have the same love for you, right?
It's fine to fight for someone who loves you. It's a waste of time to fight for someone only you love.
Right.
Yeah,
Love isn't
I see
returned.
what it's
That's
saying.
kind of worded weird, but anyways, yeah, I've been there, done that.
I'm not gonna go into detail, but I've gotten into like relationships like that where it's one-sided.
Yep,
I mean, has anybody else had that issue?
I did.
I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know what to do with it, in short. So, I mean, I'm open to anybody's input on that.
I'll give you input.
Go ahead. So, like, because I know I saw a TikTok the other day about that, too, about, it was a woman talking about having friends that they didn't feel the same way about them than they were projecting, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So they didn't consider themselves a friend of theirs, but their friend, it's like, it's all one-sided. You know what I mean? And you don't have to, like, I mean, you can be cordial with people and be whatever, not be necessarily friends, but I guess it can happen, right? Well, someone values it more than the other one.
For sure. And it's not just like relationships. I was in a relationship like that to where one person cared more than the other person cared for. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say who was what.
Like I said, the feeling's not really mutual.
Right. It's not mutual and it sucks, but you can't really force something that's not going to happen.
But is it, I want to say honest. That's what I want to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Is it honest or hurtful, I guess, to the other person to kind of like just lead them on or just kind of...
Yeah, of course, because when it comes to emotions, especially like somebody who you love, you put so much effort and so much emotion and so much attachment to the person that you're in love with.
And then they don't return it.
No, and if they do, it's a manipulative move on their part.
Okay, but
It's
let's
manipulation.
say it's not a romantic thing. Let's say
Right.
it's a completely platonic.
You're still taking advantage of that other person. Anytime that you stick around,
So you're taking advantage of the person that's trying to show friendship,
no,
or the other way around.
Other way around.
Okay.
You're the person who's taking advantage is the one who's leading the other person on, whether it's a friendship or a relationship. Make sense?
I think so.
Okay. So I think that if you fake the funk that you care about someone just to manipulate them or just to see what you can get out of them, I think that's wrong. I think that's more.
Well, yeah, but I want to say it's more.
It's deceptive.
It's not, but I don't think. I think the angle to look at it is not like that. Like they're trying to get something out of you. They like genuinely think that you're cool, right? That you guys are quote unquote friends,
Right. And the other person doesn't feel the same way.
and then the one doesn't.
Right.
So to me, it's not a manipulative thing.
If you stick around,
but
why
the-
waste your time?
okay, but I'm saying, okay, so let's say it's me and you, right?
Right.
And you're always trying to be my friend and try to hang out and always trying to be by me or whatever, but I don't put that effort in, and I don't value it like you do.
Right.
So who's in the wrong? It wouldn't be the person. It wouldn't be you, because you're just trying to be friendly or be someone's friend, and then me just not being
Receptive.
right. So that's why I asked, do you think it's dishonest? Because
I do.
why
think
don't
that's-
why don't I just tell you,
Exactly.
hey, piss off. I don't really want to.
Or you know what? I'm not really feeling this friendship. I'm not feeling this relationship. I don't like you like that. You know,
I don't know.
we don't have things in common. Or just stop talking to the person.
But then what if they just keep talking to you? Because some people don't know how to shut up.
No. And that's where you kind of have to be
Boundaries.
boundaries, you know?
The B word.
The B word.
Boundaries.
No, it sucks to be in a situation like that where somebody cares more about the other person than the other person does for you or for the other person.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
No,
I've been there.
right.
I mean, I've known people that, you know, I don't think we were really compatible. You know what I mean? Or
Right.
we weren't like, I don't know. It's hard to describe. I'm sure you guys out there listening and watching, you know what we're saying, and it'd be interesting to hear what you guys have to say. But I've been in that situation where it's like one-sided, and it's not like I'm not trying to be a jerk or like you just don't click with certain people. You know what I mean?
No, and that's okay. Like, not everybody's gonna like me, and not everybody's gonna like you, and not everybody's gonna click with either of us.
Right.
You know, that's just the way life is. But if you don't click with someone, and that other person has like good intentions, they want to be your friend, they want a relationship with you, I think the other person's like you don't have to be forced into a friendship or a relationship or anything like that. Obviously, that's not what I'm saying. But if you're not feeling the other person, just be 150% honest with that. Like, being honest is free, and people are out here acting like there's a usage charge for every time that you're honest about something like that.
That is a good.
It costs nothing to be like, dude, I'm not into you.
People act like you're pulling teeth.
Right.
You got to be honest,
Right. And it's like being honest,
especially if you're an adult.
right. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, I don't feel this thing like between us. You know what? I don't think we have a lot
I
of
think
things
you
in
could still be
common.
cordial and
You
friendly.
can. You don't
though.
have to be a dick about it.
I'm not saying just be a
No,
jerk,
no.
but it's just like you know, like having conversations or what. I mean, it's just not. It's not. I'm not feeling it.
No, just I'm not
So
feeling
go away. Yeah. Respectfully, of course.
it. Respectfully, of course.
All right. I guess I'm me, right?
Yeah.
This one is not strange, but pretty direct, I guess. It's a luxury to have zero health problems. Yeah,
Yes.
of
Duh.
course. Would be nice to have zero health.
It's getting better.
I was gonna say everyone on planet Earth is gonna have some sort of health problem.
Yep.
I mean, not necessarily a chronic one, but everyone's human. You get sick. Things happen.
And genetics are a bitch, let me tell you.
Yes, it can be.
No, I say this because in my family, blood pressure runs naturally. Like, it doesn't matter if you're fat, skinny, in between, whatever it is that you are. I had high blood pressure in like 7th or 8th grade.
Mm.
And I think one of my brothers also had like high blood pressure. Like,
Yeah, there's a hereditary thing.
it's a hereditary thing sometimes, and sometimes you can't like help it. You know, some things just run hereditary.
Which kind of funny. You know how things skip, like generations or skip people?
Yeah.
Guess who got the bad metabolism? That would be me. Like my brother, he used to be able to eat like a freaking horse. And then me, if I looked at food, I would explode. So yeah, I was the lucky one. Anyways, I just thought that was kind of fun.
No, it's unrealistic to say that that it's like a luxury. I get what they're saying, but you're always going to have something wrong with you in some sense. Like, whether it's a mental issue.
I was going to say, even if it's not physical.
Even if it's not physical, there's always something wrong with people, you know?
I know there's
Some people are just naturally assholes.
That doesn't have anything to do with health, lady. What are you trying to say?
Some
I don't
people
like
are-
the way she did that.
Some people are just
I
assholes.
think she's throwing shade. Is that
No.
what the kids say now? Throwing shade.
No, I don't throw shade. I say
Are
what I
you-
mean and mean what I say.
There's another James Cagney. What does he say? Chuck your chest up to the wood. That means sit at the table or
Put your big boy pants on.
get it and go on the bar.
Go on the bar.
Telling you guys, the angels with dirty faces, go get it. Search it. It's worth it.
Okay.
All right,
So-
go ahead, number 12.
Keep every stone they throw at you. You got castles to build.
That kind of it's simple.
Yep.
Let them do what they're going to do. You've
Let
got
them say what they
life to
gotta
live.
say. You have things to do and things to build, and just move on.
So many people want to pick that rock up and throw it back at them.
Me, I want to throw that
I
rock.
was like that. Not all the time, but there was times the peoples will throw the stones and you just want to throw them back. That doesn't do any good.
Yes, it does.
Well, temporarily maybe.
I had to work on this one for a long time. I think I've gotten way better with it as I've gotten older.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would throw stones, but
But I got a castle to build,
I got
girl.
a castle to build.
All right, we'll move on because that one was kind of like,
okay.
yeah, duh.
Duh.
All right, man, this one, yes. Nobody works harder than a person who hates asking people for anything.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
That's me.
Right here.
I don't like asking for help.
Nope.
I try to do stuff on my own without asking. I'm really bad with that.
I could be sitting in the middle of fire, just everything combusted.
I'm trying to do everything myself. I'm
Oh.
trying to do Yeah, I don't like asking for help. I don't.
I hate asking for help.
Yeah.
I've gotten better with it, but
And then when someone offers to help me, I don't know what to do. I like freak out. I don't know what to do with this.
I'm the same way. I was like,
Like, hey, let me help you with that. I
what
got
exactly?
it. This is my response. Everybody, you probably know this one. I got it.
Or
I'm good.
what do you want?
Put your pants back on.
What? Excuse me, sir.
I just threw that in there.
I don't know what kind of situations you've been in. Stranger danger over there.
Yeah, I don't like asking for help.
I hate asking for help, but life will humble you. Life has a way of
Yeah.
humbling you, let me tell you.
Maybe it's because began to mistrust a lot of people. I didn't
Yep.
trust people, and I'd always put my guard up. So that might be a remnants from that, I guess. But yeah, if there's been jobs I've had that I kind of put myself in situations because of that, because I try to do everything by myself.
Yep.
And then of course you get overwhelmed, and I don't ask for help. I don't. That's not my style.
No, I will say that life has a way of humbling you at times. I've always been independent. You know, I started being independent from my mom when I was like 12, 13. Like I started kind of detaching from my mom at that age. And for somebody who's been like basically making decisions for myself since I can remember, because I was the adult in the house when my mom was at work, I was a mini mom. So for me, when I had a head injury and it kind of turned my life upside down for like a year, almost a year and a half, and everything was good. I wasn't able to drive. I couldn't walk to the store by myself. There was a lot of stuff I couldn't do for a long time. And everything was fine until I ran out of groceries.
That's not good.
No, and until I ran out of clothes to wear. And, you know, I'm like, shit, I need to kind of humble myself and ask for help. And I did, and I got through it. But that was because I had a lot of, like, people helping me. And I think it's important for us to realize that it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to take help, and it's okay to offer help. You know, life will humble you. Life will find a way to humble you like that. Believe me. I had to restructure my whole way of thinking after that. So yeah, it's important for you to kind of ask for help when you need help and accept it.
Yes, be humble and just let it happen.
Yep. What's that song? Sit down, be humble.
I don't know. You're next, I believe.
Where am I?
14.
14. Oh, nothing is scarier than avoiding your full potential. Absolutely.
I agree, but I know what you guys are thinking. What the hell is he gonna say now? I agree with that.
But
I think with myself, and I'm speaking, of course, for myself or about myself. That's one of the most things that would aggravate me about myself a lot, because I don't think I'm the dumbest guy. You know, I can put two brain cells together once in a while. And there's like a lot of things I'm into that I do. Not to sound conceited, but I usually do
pretty well.
I mean, people have told me this, so I'm just going by what people are telling me. But I don't. I just get in my own way. It's like you said, you're a self-sabotager, and I'm the same. So that's one of the maddening things about that, because like there's things I think I could be way more advanced in or far
Right.
ahead in right now in my old age. But because I was a procrastinator and a self-sabotager, Yeah, it's
I
like
call bullshit, and let me tell you why. As long as you have air in your lungs, as long as you're able to move, as long as you're able to use your voice, as long as you're able to walk and see and have cognitive thinking and all that, there is still time for you to accomplish anything you want to accomplish. I think that when you stop trying to accomplish things is when you die. And I think that's when you should stop trying to accomplish things, like when death comes. So many times we use our ages as excuses for not completing things. Oh, I'm in my 40s, it's too late for me to start this. Oh, I'm in my 50s, it's too late for me to start this. Says who? You know, I've learned that, especially now, if I would have never taken steps to clean myself, to stop using drugs, to get my life together, to set my goals and all that stuff, I think about the alternative. Where would I be right now at this moment? You know, obviously nowhere good. I had to be the one to kind of set things in motion to become a better version of myself. I'm not saying that there was anything wrong with me in the past, but because I've taken so many steps to kind of better my life, my situation, my mental health, and all this other stuff, I don't focus too much on, you know, what would have happened, what could have happened, what's gonna happen. I'm in my 40s. I still have air in my lungs. My legs still function. Mentally, I'm 75% there. Let's be honest. And I don't think that any of those excuses are valid. We are the ones setting the limitations for that. And that's what I try to get Joel to see. Like, I don't care if you're like 51, 52, 53. You could still move. You could still play the drums. You could still write your books. You could still start another podcast, or, you know, whatever it is that you want to do. What is stopping you?
The two is enough for now.
Yeah. But you see what I'm getting at. You know, stop making excuses for this bullshit.
Is this directed towards me?
It's directed to both of us, but mostly you. I love him.
I feel like I'm being scolded.
You are, but in a good way.
And, you know, hold on, you know what? Let me pretend she's not there. Pretend she's not there, okay? She's right. I won't say it out loud, though, for her to hear. Let me mute her headphones.
No, I had to remove them. They were starting to bother my ears and my head.
All right.
Where were we?
Number 15. Don't be scared to start over. You might like your new story better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've started over I don't know how many times. So, you know, I was thinking about this, and it was something I read before. I might have even discussed this with a friend of mine. You know, people go through life afraid of losing their wealth or their money.
Right.
They're afraid of, I don't know, losing their status, or a lot of the stuff that you experience in life, you can get back.
Yeah.
You know, like if you become broke, it's not like you're going to stay forever broke. You can get your money back. If you lose, I don't know, if you lose your house, like it doesn't mean you're never going to have a house again. You can eventually get another house. You know, it's like a lot of things are not permanent. You know what I mean? It's like you can get stuff back. And even like with my book, like one of the things was like you losing yourself, and then you can find yourself and make your way back home, right?
And come back stronger.
Right. So it's like, I mean, you can come back. You can. It's like even if you lose things, you can always regain them. Right?
Yeah, and I think that there's been a lot of times that I've had to start over in my life. But if I hadn't had those failures, if I hadn't had those accidents, if I hadn't had like the drawbacks and all that, I don't think I would be where I'm at today, because like every time that I've failed, I've learned to push harder. And every time that I've gotten lost with something, I've always found my way back to a better place. And if I never would have taken those risks, or if I never would have, like, I always talk about, when I was independent and I had my own business and I was, doing really well. And then COVID happened, and then I was like, I lost it, and that's fine. Things happen in life, and it's just like you just kind of move on. At the moment, it seems like devastating and disheartening, but that failure can lead you to your next business plan or your next, big idea. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. And sometimes, like, you're supposed to fail to get to a better place. That's how we learn.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not scared of losing things or starting over. It just sucks, but it'll be okay.
It definitely does suck.
Yes.
But it's not, you can get it back.
Right.
Let's see. Where are we at? Number 16, go ahead.
Yeah. Sometimes you must go to war with yourself to fix yourself. And that's basically what we've been saying through the whole thing. Sometimes you're your own worst enemy, your own worst sabotager. You just kind of have to stop going to war with yourself and learn to work with yourself.
I was always going to war with myself. I still do from time to time now. You just got to stop it.
I've made peace with myself.
I have, for the most part, with myself.
It's easier to listen to myself now and to go, with my gut instinct, rather than just always doubting myself and always saying it's not going to work. It's talking against me. I've learned that if I talk with myself instead of against myself, it changes the whole perspective on things.
Yeah.
So.
Same.
Ditto.
Okay, last one, the most profound one. Fear doesn't stop death, it stops life.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that before, how there's like this paralyzing fear, right? Like you get so afraid that you don't move, you don't do what you need to do, you don't progress, you stay stuck. And it's because of fear. It's crippling, basically.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, it's pretty
to the point.
Point on.
Not too much to explain there.
Like famous bishop once said, life is worth living. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, that was interesting.
Interesante.
So what did you guys think of that list? We would love to hear from you. What did you think, Mrs. Rosario?
A lot of the stuff was like pretty self-explanatory, and a lot of the stuff went together, like hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's important for you to kind of realize that you can stand on your own 2 feet and do things for yourself without having others like talk down to you, and just kind of just working on yourself the way that you see fit. Because there's a lot of roads to success, and I've said this before, success means so many different things to so many different people.
Mm-hmm.
Some people consider everyday little wins a success. Other people,
anytime wins are successes.
Right. But I'm talking about like people's perspective and views on them, And for some people, it's money, finances, stability, houses, all that stuff. And that's great if that's your perspective, but that's not necessarily what I'm thriving for in life. So My road to success is always going to be different than somebody else's. But I think where we can find commonality in all of the things is we have to push ourselves and we have to listen to ourselves before we listen to anybody else. And I think that's important. So, I think that was a point driven home.
No wiser words have been said. Well,
Hakuna Matata.
no worries for the rest of our days.
Yes. Or there was a meme that said Hakuna Mafuck it.
No. Not in God's house.
Oh.
No, we don't do that here.
Anyways, guys, what was your takeaway?
That we need to stop BSing and just get her
Just
done.
do it.
Get her done. Life is too short. Seriously, I mean, you're not guaranteed nothing.
Nope.
You're not guaranteed tomorrow. So why waste your time?
And we're
That's-
only here for like a limited amount of time.
Yeah,
Stop messing around.
Someone said something the other day that like caught me. Like they said, everybody has an expiration date. Like you get put on this earth, you're not here forever.
Nope.
You have an expiration date.
Yep.
And then that expiration date can move. Like some is up here, some is down here, some's in the middle, some's up here. It's like there's no, best if sold by.
Right.
So it's like, no, it's like you don't know. So it's might as well live life, I guess, to the fullest, right?
Yep. No regrets.
No regrets. I should get a tattoo that says that just as a joke.
No regrets.
No regrets. Maybe not. Maybe not such a good idea. Are we just talking about making smart decisions?
Yeah.
That would be a not smart decision. But you know what would be a smart decision?
What?
Going to our website.
Oh my goodness.
This website over here.
There.
Sessionsandlessonsunscripted.com.
Sessions unscripted.
Right. What she said. Yeah, there we have episodes you can watch and listen to. I will admit I have not updated it, but I will do that soon.
We've been a little busy in life.
Yeah, it's been kind of... Plus,
Hectic.
we've been sick and... ugh,
Excuses. Get it done.
excuse me. Well, once again, she's not necessarily wrong.
I'm not. It's just my delivery.
You do have to work on your delivery. That's very, very jarring.
It's all right. We'll live. We're all adults here.
Well, that's debatable.
Oh.
So anyways, back to what I was saying. Go to the website, sessionsandlessonsunscripted.com, and visit if you have any comments or you want to add on to what we were just talking about or suggestions, whatever. Drop us an email at sessionsandlessonsmail@gmail.com. And do not forget the socials, TikTok, Facebook. I started to mess around with Snapchat. I'm an old guy, so I don't really... How does this work? So... So you will start seeing stuff on Snapchat. So if you guys got Snapchat, we're floating around on there. Like I said, I'm just starting there, so bear with me. Yeah, so just check us out on all the socials. Say hello. Right?
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
All right, and I believe that Mrs. Rosario has something to say. You're on.
Well, whenever you guys are done looking us up and checking out our
And stalking us on
stalking us and all that good stuff, head on over to Glowing Off Script. I release episodes every Friday. Lack of enthusiasm there today, but yes, I release episodes every Friday. If you guys have any ideas, want to be a co-host, you have something you want me to cover, you have a story or something you want to talk about, just reach out to me. You guys can always reach out to me at gloing@yahoo.com.
What she said.
Yes.
Friday.
Friday.
All right, guys, and I want to give my buddy a shout out, and that would be Gary Holtz, life coach extraordinaire. Seriously, he's superior. He is from Northman Coaching and northmancoaching.com. He also has a brotherhood on school, which right now is only $10 a month. Be a brother. $10. You spend that on tacos,
Coffee. Donuts.
donuts, those little pills from the gas station that you don't need.
What?
Put those back. Be a brother. So, yeah, $10 a month, and you become part of the community. It's a great community, guys. It's a bunch of guys that get together, and we have meets almost every day. And the guys share, they vent, they support each other, they give each other advice. We're all there to, be there for our fellow man and trying to make each other better people, better fathers, better husbands, better friends, better human beings. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's a great group of guys. There's just nothing but respect for each other. Doesn't matter what religion, what belief system, where you lean, whatever. It's a great group, guys. So seriously, check it out. Check out Gary Holtz and northmancoaching.com, and make sure you hit him up for some life coaching. He's got slots available. You guys want some one-on-one coaching. You can also get a free ebook, especially you guys going through some relationship problems or marriage problems. He's got a free ebook on there for you to download for free. If it's free, it's for me. $0 there. So, I mean, take advantage, guys. So northmancoaching.com and Northman Brotherhood on school. Be a brother from another mother. I'm a poet and didn't even know it. Right, lady?
All right, mister. Keep it moving.
All right. And finally, I wrote a book here. See, I'm on the cover. May, December, and The Ballad of Joey Flowers. Available now, like it says there, on Amazon, Amazon Kindle, Studio Moonfall, and StudioMoonfall.com. Pick up your copy today. Makes a great gift. Really easy read, and I think you will like it. And so will your loved ones. And I was going to think what holiday's coming up soon.
Halloween.
Perfect Halloween gift. Perfect Labor Day gift. Isn't Labor Day coming up?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I barely know what day it is today. You want me to keep track of all this? It's not working.
I want some kind of holiday because I need a break. I need a mental, what is it, mental day?
Mental health day.
I need a mental day because I'm mental.
Yes.
All right. I think we're done here. Thank you guys for listening and watching. We appreciate you like you cannot believe. Please spread the word to your friends, people you know that listen to podcasts. Like, subscribe, do all the things. Go visit Gary. Tell him I sent you. And he's going to tell you how awesome I am.
You're all right. Stop tooting your
I
own
think
horn.
he's a little unhealthy. He needs to kind of, you know what I'm saying?
All right, guys.
All right,
Remember
guys.
to... Is it time?
Sure.
Remember to drink your coffee and sip your tea.
Yes. Coffee does sound pretty good.
Oh, it does.
All right, guys. Thank you again. Appreciate you. And remember, life's unscripted, so author the ending. We'll see you on the next episode. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Get out.
Hey, be nice.
Bye,
All right,
guys. Have a good week.
We'll see you. Hey, why are you still here? Operator error, I think. All right. Bye-bye for real this time.
Bye.
The script away.